In a small village, there lived a man named Raj, a hardworking farmer who had once been the pride of his community. For years, he toiled away in the fields, hoping that one day his efforts would bring him prosperity. But life had other plans. One tragic day, a terrible storm swept through his village, destroying his crops, his home, and with it, his livelihood. No matter how hard Raj worked, success slipped through his fingers. It felt as though every step forward led to two steps back. Struggling with the weight of his failures, Raj began to wonder if there was any purpose to his relentless efforts. His life seemed like a series of misfortunes, each one more unforgiving than the last. Just when Raj thought all hope was lost, he met an old man named Hari who lived on the edge of the village. Hari had a quiet wisdom about him, a peace that Raj couldn't help but admire. One day Raj poured his heart out to him, telling him about the storm, the losses, and how time seemed to slip away without meaning. Hari, with a knowing smile, told Raj a story that would change everything. Once there was a king who had everything: wealth, power, and land. But he was constantly fearful of losing it all. One day he decided to ask the wisest men in the land for the secret to living a fulfilled life. They told him, "Time, O king, is the most precious gift. The moment you lose track of it, you lose yourself." Raj listened intently, and Hari continued, "Time is not something we can control. It's a gift we must learn to value, or we will waste it chasing things that don't truly matter." That moment was a wake-up call for Raj. He realized that he had been measuring his life by material success, rather than by the value of each passing moment. At first, Raj didn't fully understand Hari's words, but he decided to try something different. Instead of fixating on the loss of his crops and his home, he started to focus on the present, on every small task, every moment that passed. He worked in the fields not just to earn a living, but to appreciate the beauty of the earth beneath his feet, the feel of the soil in his hands, and the scent of fresh air in the morning. Slowly, things began to shift. He realized that time wasn't just something that passed by. It was something that could be shaped, cherished, and even turned into something far greater. By embracing the value of time, Raj found peace in the work he did. He learned to let go of the fear of failure and the pressure of what he had lost. Through his new perspective, he discovered a renewed sense of purpose. The most surprising part, his crops began to flourish again. It wasn't that the storm had never happened, it was that Raj had changed. He became patient, mindful, and resilient. The harvests were bountiful, not because he worked harder, but because he worked smarter, appreciating the value of each day, each hour, each moment. Looking back, Raj realized that his losses were the catalyst for his growth. The pain of what he had lost opened his eyes to what truly mattered. Time, once something he tried to control, became his greatest ally. What seemed like a setback, a life of endless struggles and failures, was actually a setup for something greater. Raj learned that it wasn't the circumstances that determined his success, but how he valued the time he had. Sometimes life's challenges are not there to break us, but to help us rebuild, wiser and stronger than before. So next time you feel like you're losing time or that nothing is going your way, remember Raj's story. The lessons you learn in the hardest moments might be the very things that lead you to your greatest triumphs. Life isn't about avoiding failure, but about learning to embrace each moment, even the tough ones. If this story inspired you, hit that like button and subscribe for more life-changing tales. What's a moment in your life that seemed like a loss, but turned out to be a lesson? Let me know in the comments.